What's up, everybody? I'm Damon Hatfield here with Max Scoville, and we're just talking about the news out of Disney today, where they have confirmed that if and when the Disney deal goes through to buy out Fox, Kevin Feige, head of the MCU, will be taking over the X-Men franchise, and I think that's pretty good news.
Yes. Now, it's easy to kind of look at this and think that this means automatically that the X-Men are going to join the MCU. They didn't say that.
Nope.
This could still entirely be sort of two separate sort of projects, but they did say it would make sense to have sort of the two kind of versions of Marvel under the same roof.
Yeah.
I think it's for the most part, I think this is just an act of good faith to be like, yes, this would be Kevin Feige, whose hands are all over the MCU.
Yeah.
And he's done a pretty good job with it. I don't know how much his actual hands are on it. I don't know how deeply involved it'd be.
He actually directs every movie himself.
Yeah.
Writes all the scripts.
It's a lot of work.
And plays every role.
Busy guy.
Yeah.
A lot of
he's
mocap.
Actually a very talented man. What do you think? How do they integrate the X-Men into the MCU? Do they have to reboot the whole thing?
At this point, I think they desperately need to reboot the entire X-Men thing. They sort of half did that with Days of Future Past. It's a real mess, which is actually it's fitting for X-Men because that is a very tangled and tattered timeline in and of itself in the comics. Which is, you could almost argue that the X-Men movies, in how incongruous they are, they're actually very faithful to the source material. But I think it would be very easy to just sort of be like, oh hey, mutants are popping up, or I don't know, there's some shifting of dimensions or something, or the Beyonder shows up and pulls everybody into Secret Wars, and there's a million ways you could do it. It's all made up nonsense. On two levels, I'm excited to see the X-Men being in good hands. At the same time, I'm a little bit wary of Disney owning everything.
Well, there's that part.
You can't really say much about that, but yeah, Kevin Feige. I like the MCU movies. My biggest complaint about them has always been where are my beloved X-Men?
Yeah, and Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool is. I think there was a question in the Hollywood Reporter interview about will Deadpool join the Avengers? No, he's not going to join the Avengers. It's Deadpool. You out of your mind. But as far as Deadpool being part of that universe, I think there's a way you could do a PG-13 Deadpool and still keep the humor and really toe that line. But that being said, it would make me sad to see Fox's direction of sort of R-rated superhero movies completely disappear.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I think in general this is good, exciting news for X-Men fans. Kevin Feige has done a great job sort of overseeing the MCU. This is not a totally done deal yet. Disney has not bought out Fox yet. However, it is looking more and more likely that it will. So if and when it does, we will let you know all about it right here at IGN.